I'd been working at Midland Heart for approximately 2.5 years. We went through that whole 6-month period. I started to get heavily involved in the whole acquisition, and particularly became pretty much of a project lead to assist with the whole change management of the operations 2021. Nervous in a way, because I'd grown my reputation at Midland Heart, I'd grew into the culture of the business. And then I start to understand the opportunity of meeting new colleagues, bringing my skills to the table for 2021, and ultimately I utilised that opportunity and turned it into something more exciting rather than nervous. Obviously I knew it was pretty much dedicated to extra care and retirement living, which was a great thing coming from a housing association which was primarily focused on general needs. So it was good to know I was coming into a business which was solely focused on our resident base. We underwent a voting process for people reps with Midland Heart to represent the wider department. So I was one of those reps, and that was gathering people's questions and concerns, bringing them to the table during 2P meetings. There was a lot of questions regarding salaries or role reviews, which were answered to the point of very specific stuff like conflict of interest and change of benefits, pension support. We created a huge FAQ document. It was submitted to all the colleagues, and pretty much everyone felt reassured that it was very positive steps. So we had a good process in place leading up to the transfer, and the overall final show was the welcome event where we had all of we had pretty much exec there presenting. The regional extra care managers started to visit managers to introduce themselves and tell them, look, that we're going to be your new managers, getting to know the team on a bit more of a personal level. So I had pretty much a lot of wraparound support. They weren't left unknown on what to expect. I think it's great because the team have got a lot more autonomy. They're allowed to lead their schemes like it's their own business, and they've had the tools to equip them to do that, and that training's still ongoing as today. The benefits which we're walking into as well, for example, was given a £50 voucher for Christmas, some of which we're not really used to. The biggest positive is those above, that transparency from the leaders all the way down to the front line. And you can see that they want to be involved because they're on site. We've had countless amounts of visits. We had a scheme in Wolverhampton where the hallway had been stained for quite a while. I think it was due to oil from the lift. I was able to source a local contractor just to come and do a heavy carpet deep clean, and for me that's a quick win. We had a lot of satisfaction just over something very small.